NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down, Stafford here. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard
substitutions.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
80.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Stafford. Out to the flat for Rennan. And he'll be taken down.
Okay, now I can do my substitution. Shit.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Stafford on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Good job.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford.
Come on.
Complete to Rodgers. And they're going to be set up down around the 15.
Stop, Aiden.
23 yards on the play. And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Back to throw, Stafford. He's going to leave this for his running
Good shit, y'all. Good shit, fellas. Good shit.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
First down, Winston. Staying on his feet, being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
You see the blitz.
On third down, Winston.
Ah, floated. Winston, what are you doing? Fuck, Winston. Come on.
Great field position at the 40-yard
that's
line.
my fuck up.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
Come on! How does he drop that?
It's always a battle.
Come on.
Down. The offense or the defense. Let's you get the ball.
Come
4 yards
on.
First down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Stafford now to throw. And that's incomplete.
Catch one of these motherfuckers, Carter.
How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to
Oh, yeah, let's go.
There's nothing available there for him. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground.
Come on, y'all kill it.
His way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Jameis on 2nd down.
Come on.
But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession.
What? Man.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Jameis to throw it. Under pressure again, And down he goes.
Ah, my O-line is playing so trash. Come on, y'all. Got it.
Defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Okay. First two, got it.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
let's go.
Battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception, Winston. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone
Go
here at
two
the
again, huh?
22-yard line.
That's what's up.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A handoff to Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Winston to throw for it on 4.
That was dumb.
The Giants go on
Okay. Fuck, I'm doing dumb shit. Let me stop.
A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
Damn, I gotta stop doing it. Take the points. That was dumb.
You feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Set. Waiting. 21. White 7.
To throw is Stafford. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Stafford to the former Seahawk Wilson for a Lions first. Stafford now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Set. 180.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Wilson snags it left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the
Come on. Get the...
And they work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Come on.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Take the points. What the shit they done.
To throw on second down is Stafford.
Oliver about to pull you out the game if you can't pick up on that.
Before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him...
Come on, Collins. Come on, bro. What the fuck?
And went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
This shit, come on, man. That's trash, man. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. We ain't got shit. Let's go. This nigga Collins, man.
But the intelligence level of the guys in front blocking, the offensive linemen,
that's a pick every time.
Guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Hey, let's get it working.
Second down, Winston.
What the fuck?
Pressure too strong.
Oh, man, my O-line is killing
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you
They
know
are
me.
killing
Normally,
me.
don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely, he's been on constant duress this
Man,
entire
this
game.
O-line is killing.
How nice surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Giants on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, Winston. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Jameis now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On 2nd down, Winston again.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Winston now. He can run for it, and he will. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the 1st down with his legs. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston.
Come on.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Terrible read.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Here's Winston. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
Come on, pass interference. What the fuck, man? Get the how the fuck don't they call it? Fuck.
Stages of the 1st half.
Fuck don't they call that shit?
Final play of the 1st half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
Fucking bullshit, man. Call the fucking pass interference. Motherfucker knocking him off his fucking route way past 5 yards.
No problem. Let's do it. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll try to throw now. Winston. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. The first down throw for Winston. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Play fake. Winston. And under the Lions' pressure, he's
fucking line is fucking trash.
In there to drop
Fuck,
it
man.
for his 5th sack of the year.
These motherfuckers can't hold for shit. God
This
damn.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Third and long for Winston.
Come, what the fuck? Who the fuck?
Football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film.
Fucking line, man. Fucking hold shit.
Saw how precise he was and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get out.
Oh, he lost the
Oh, about fucking time. Come on.
I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That's what.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
This is taken at the 23.
That fucking miracle died shit killed me.
And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because of
come on,
getting out of the backfield. If you're trying to cover
this line is not giving you no time.
Spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll throw again. Winston.
Come on, man. Fuck.
Too strong. Down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. And right side caught Hogan. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. First target, first catch at a first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Winston now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Come on.
That one was against the big right tackle.
What the fuck? Come on, man.
A lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. To Barkley.
Come on, that automatic catch. Fuck, they killed me with that, man.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Working out of the gun, Winston. That's complete.
Come on.
Out of the backfield.
Again?
And he's going to be taken
Come on. What
field.
the fuck?
So let's see about the call.
Shit's
This
stupid.
3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Every time?
Not quite sure how to judge
Fuck.
that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Come on, man. Fucking 2 holding calls.
And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And Detroit getting set to go now. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw is Stanford. He hits Riddick underneath. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They pitch it out to Johnson.
Come on.
And he will have first down yardage.
When I'm sending a blitz to that side? Really?
This shit is
stupid, man. This shit, man. Come on.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll be taken down just shy
what the fuck
midfield.
is...
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time,
bullshit fly, y'all. Come on. This shit
8 yards on the
stupid
pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
fuck.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Riddick with a carry.
Thank you.
And this
Shit.
one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Johnson.
Come on. What the... Come on, man. What the fuck is this? Simple shit.
It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Hey, 22! Hey, go here! Go, pick it up.
Here's Stanford. Flush to his
There we go. Fuck. Finally.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action.
Fuck.
A timeout here defensively. Here's Sam Martin. as he'll punt it away for the second time. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick. Other than
Come on, I can't get a pass off. What the fuck? On a fucking regular rush. That's what's killing me, man.
That's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here.
This is ridiculous.
Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Ah, fuck, I fucked that off.
Back to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Back to throw.
Come on. Are you serious, man? Come on. What the? This is horrible, man. Fuck.
He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Giants. 43 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. He's back to throw. His throw caught right around the 6.
Come on, he ain't get in there.
Fuck
out of here with that.
An eyelash dropped at the 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Let me see it.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Set it up there. Set it up there. Nigga didn't get in. That's funny.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass.
And yes, he's into
Fucking
the end zone.
bullshit, man.
So they
Come
get
on.
the late score they needed. And the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So getting the big touchdown they needed late.
Oh, they try to let him block it? Come on, y'all. What the
just
fuck?
tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Stafford. Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. To the right and
what, Araya?
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Now on the run.
Come, get the fuck out of here. Fuck, are y'all serious?
This will get them all the way inside the Giants' 10. It's a big play there for the Lions. 41 yards. And here in overtime,
this bullshit ass play. Come on.
Scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it.
That was bullshit, man.
If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And Detroit getting set to go now. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win.
Come on. How the fuck?
That transition, let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down at Stafford. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. Out to the right here to Wilson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Third and 2, Stafford.
Let's go. Fucking playing with me, nigga.
Picked off at the 14.
Let's fucking go.
The return will stop right around the 25. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. What can Winston do in the OT now? He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Two minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Come on, Shepard, you got to catch that.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
And this is Shepard on the catch. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. From the gun, Winston. Oh, there's that man again.
Let's go.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Winston now from the 50.
Come on, they didn't let me fucking move. Come on with that bullshit, man.
Sean Robinson in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Winston.
Come on, stop fucking playing me, man. Fuck.
Here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down.
He's got to be
fuck, they keep playing me, man.
His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd down and 12. Jameis to throw it. He dumps it off to Barkley.
Let's go.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 15 and a first.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He was brought down by Devon Kennard. And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
Fucking go.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish.
Fucking go.
Overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. A long field goal to win it, so definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for the Giants, The win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner.